What's up, guys? It's Michael doing my custom thing here. Um, I'm doing a little bit of work on number 63 Impala today. I did a little bit of work. One thing, when you do any cutting or anything, this is another thing, like how I did this. Yeah, I didn't do it by this. What was it? I did cutting on but I think I did cutting on one of these doors or something like this on my 63 Impala. And what? Oh no, it was these box up right here. When you open your hood and stuff like that, you got those little box up areas where you have your hinges at. Those big old box right here, where you see my finger at. Well, I was trying to do the box up thing so the hood will open better. Then what happened is, this one I was using, and when it slipped, it went, when I was cutting it, it was going like this, then it went up, then it went like that. When it did that, this what happened. I'm not sure if I can see it, but yeah, it's a cut right there, and it went all the way from right here to a little bit next, close to cutting my nail off. That did hurt. It didn't feel good at all. So but it's better now. It was like what was it, 2 days ago or something? Yeah, I was doing that, but yeah, I'm doing a little bit custom 63 Impala with the Chevy symbol. Still gotta do a little bit work to it, but yeah. What I'm about to be doing to this is gonna have the normally 3 servos, but I'm not gonna be using the 9G servos. I'll be using like a smaller set of servos, because this is gonna be a custom build, fully custom with the chroming and everything done to it, detailed up. And I won't have the wires sticking out of the back on it. It'll be probably like squared out, and when you have the plug in, you plug it in when you normally have when you want to hook up a switch, you switch box to it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Then I'm doing my little custom little seating color paint. That's why I got those covered. Then I kind of lean back normally to it to stand straight, but I'm at the put a little piece right here to make it move back or forward like this, back or forward, both sides. Got the other one too, doing the same. But I'm trying to put a little bit work on it. Then you see how I did cut my doors. So I got I got that little piece right there for the sides right here. For both sides, I got those 2 right there, and I got that piece. I'm going to try to make sure it will fit right here. Make sure, because this is going to go to a makeover show soon. At least I'm about to try to get these cars cleaned up again. The purple 64, the purple Shadow 64, then the green mist 65. Try to get her cleaned up, put the glass in her, then get it finished and put the interior and stuff. And then I got that one. It's gonna go to the show. What has steering and all that. But I'm not sure if I'm about to put steering in this one for sure. I'm not think of much. I've been just paying attention to this a little bit more. You see, this was pain of a butt doing it because I don't want it all that painted. It would have detailed in that. And I had to work on this, which I'm about to be shaving these racks off. Let them have the battery racks. Normally, them had one right there, I guess, or something. I took it off. I got that. But how I did this, taping and some stuff, I know some people might know how to do it, but just giving some little bit tips. But I use this tape right here. And no, I do not use this for my paint jobs. So see, I know y'all see that with the graphics and stuff like that, but no, I don't use this tape. This is not the great tape for something like that to do graphics, and I prefer using original paint tape with them automotive people to use for the paint them cars or something, especially they want to do a show lowrider car. But I'm going to show y'all my undercarriage what I'm working with. I got this. Yeah, it's chromed. It has a turquoise color. I did have to cut this for a reason. For some reason. I just, y'all see. But, yes, it's nice. It's a really nice color. It's a pearl turquoise color. So it will like make it pop out. Then I'm about to do little details to the gas tank. I'm not going insane with this one though. But I got the frame chromed. And need to go get it out more chroming and stuff, but you see that. And you see that. I used the pen for this because soon I'm about to have another build with the 64. I'm about to be building which gonna have extra real chrome, but I use this. Stuff works really good. 20 years, and I guess action or something. It's a liquid pen. This stuff works really good. But no, I'm not gonna use this stuff for the trimmer for that. I'm not actually use a foil. But you see, I did not paint this though. Even though it looks like it did got shot a little. But this is I did this for right here. The painting is the do not chroming right there. Is because I will have a real metal engine in it. Like I got my metal the cover. This is real metal right here. This is real metal. I got this at my local hobby store right here. It's really cool. First car I'm doing with nothing but metal. But there's stuff. Them had a whole bunch of stuff like hoses, spark plug wires and stuff like that, and stuff like that. But I got some of these made for my 64. No, not my 64. Sorry, my 63 Impala, Chevy Impala, convertible. I got these. I gotta send that a little. Send it. Then these is custom made. Basically, I had I have not bought no yams from nobody, so there's people out there what sells they cut hydraulic yams for them, the top and bottom. But these are the ones I custom made out of styrene. Like the really thick styrene. I get like this stuff is really thick. And it's hard to cut sometimes too. Like it's really thick. I was gonna use this stuff to make my interior out, but I still got a long ways because I gotta figure out how to do these servos and stuff like that, how to do those connecting pieces. But I got those. I got both of these two each, custom done, made. They will be chromed, and that will be sanded. That will be sanded. But this is another thing. It's a dude named Art Rowe. I've been seeing some of his A-arms and stuff like that, and he does not got none like that. He's got some what goes around, but he don't got none what's like this. Like this, no. Nope. That's a no. Nope. So, I got those. Soon, I'm not sure about. Would not say he's a really nice builder. He's not a really cool person in my book. He likes taking people's money, but that's him. He don't know how to finish people's stuff. Basically, I gave him $70 worth of money. $70 to get parts from him, like these, like some A-arms just like this, the round ones. Like for G-bodies, the Impalas, and all that stuff. Booty kits for the Impalas and stuff. And 13s, the smaller little 13 wheels. And the rear ends, all that stuff. All of it. And I didn't get it. So Art Rowe is not a man of his word. I swear. I sent him, what was it, February, the first time when I got my first check. I sent him the money from MoneyGram. And I did. After that, when he got it, I even told him the orders and the stuff I wanted from him. And let's say that backfired. It didn't work. So I don't care about Art Rowe. If people still want to do business, let them. But the person I will actually go through will be Sean Hustle. Sean Hustle does really killer paint jobs and stuff like that. He does do his chroming himself. He does not use a pen. He has some kind of spray stuff or something like that, like a big old tank of spray or something like that. He does, and he sprays it, and it turns to real chrome. But that's a dude I'm about to begin my parts from, because I got a Monte Carlo LS. What was it? Last Friday, because I lost the 83 twist up Cutlass y'all saw off of against of a build off. I lost that. I lost about, I would not say a lot, but the other dude had more friends than I did, and people liked his car, I guess, but I had more detail. I had hydraulic centers and pumps, graphics. I had the first Cutlass was out there with the suicide doors. Actually, the doors open too. The trunk, all that stuff was open. It did have the sunroof top, the sun-looking style roof, and it had all that stuff done. It had going like that, like the console, had all that stuff. The people didn't really care about what I build, so I'm not whining about it. It's just a car. I lost that one, and I got me another one. I didn't got me another Cutlass, but I got me another car from another dude named Brett. He used to been with Inch Gang a while back, but not anymore, I guess. But he's a really true man of his word, and he built some really nice cars. I got this from him. Yes, sir. Hop-in LS Monte Carlo. I don't have the lights or anything. I gotta get them ordered. It does have a kickback, and one lick on the switch, like you go like that, and you gotta go back and forth on a real car. Hit one switch on that car and that car will flip over like nothing. But have not broke nothing on that car yet. Surprising. But got my 8 arms here. Custom made. I used the original A-arms, so it came with this kit. Like you would have seen these. Then I cut it all the extra parts off, like those little pieces, little hoses, all this stuff, all that. And I did the custom stuff, but I used a little small tubing of styrene to do that. And glued it, super glued it. And I use this. I use a 1%. It's not, yeah, it is strong for hoppers. It does work for hoppers, don't get me wrong. But if you want to go exploring like RCs or something like that, then use the blue ones. Because the blue ones is thicker and stronger. Like really super strong, like you can't break it. But this is what I use. This stuff works really good for hoppers, and I got this, and I got 2 ounces of the bigger bottles. I use this to make the glue harden. So this is like a hardener. This is what Marcos Lopez used for his builds back when he used to build. And then he still builds a little. He built a Cutlass, Odyssey in October, and I guess he stopped or something like that. And I watch his videos a lot, and he's a really good builder. I'm not gonna lie. There's people hate on this stuff, but I'm not about haters. I'm not gonna lie and tell y'all I'm not, but that's them. They ain't like his builds. They gotta move on. But I like his builds. His builds is pretty clean. Yeah, I like his paint work. He's pretty cool, and but yeah, I got my skirts made too. If y'all can see that, 63 skirts made styrene. All my stuff is made by styrene, basically. Then you got the rear end, which do gotta fill this little holes in. All this been made by styrene except for the rear piece right there, that little fat circle head piece. That came out of another build. Well, it came out of this build, but I cut the rear end pieces like this because you gotta have the hole to have that car moving back and forth, especially if you want to hop it. But got that, and then you got these, which the styrene pieces as well. But basically, I use these to, like, sometimes on the bottom of these or the top, or if you want to do bar joints, I might to do bar joints expansion on this one. I might do steering, but if I do, I gotta do it with metal. But you gotta, it's like this, glue it right there. Well, a little bit right there. That works. You got your trailing arms, which I got these. Styrene. I got both. But that's what I use. But got that. But I use these right here. These is actually it's not paper clips. Yeah, my bad. It is paper clips. I cut them up. I use sometimes a tool like this, and it works pretty good. You can get them at Walmart like $4 or $5. Then these I use sometimes for doing the designs and stuff for the things. It does work pretty good. But let me get to this 63 Impala convertible. I did do the door hinges. And it does open. It don't open like crazy wide or anything. I still gotta, and it got it covered right there. So you don't. It opens. Yeah, I gotta leave a little space right there. I gotta. I don't do as much as door hinges on cars like some cars, but this was a pain of a butt by doing this little spot. But it shuts completely, but I want to show you how this, my bad. Nice, smooth, nice. And it's right there on the tips where you have your little small square pieces right there. It's right on there too. And it shuts like a perfect angel, just like shutting a window. But I got that done. I got my pieces right here cutted, which I gotta cut them a little bit more. Then I want to show y'all this piece. This is pretty cool. First car I ever seen with the open gas lid, and cause I put this, I have not seen one car with the open gas lid. I have seen cars with the running motor engines, like the whole fan, the belt, and everything moving stuff. But I want to put a little bit more detail on mine. Like you see this gas tank right here. There you go. Open, movable, gas lid. First one I ever seen with one of those done, especially when this car got a lot of thickness of plastic on it, because it's not a resin car. It's one of those normally cars what you get out of this. It's the exact same kit, but just too much thickness of plastic on it. Like for me, I did not never had no troubles of cutting bombs up and doing the hinges on those too. I didn't even have troubles with the 67 back there with the hinges, but whatever. I didn't even have trouble with that one. The green, the green mystery, or something like that. Green ghost. Gotta think of a good name for that one. But this is an update for my 63 custom Impala. Still gotta do the rear end. I wanna I have not did one car with the telescopic cylinders at all. This is gonna be a street car. Like how I did the purple 64, the purple shadow 64 Impala. It's done. It is kind of dusty a little bit. Still gotta clean her up. It does got the TV. It is flipped over, because some people normally will have this like pushing the buttons and stuff, and you have the screen showing. But sometimes there's a dude told me I got it backwards, but I really don't. You see, it has a little bit of detail to this area right here. There. My little mats, king mats. And yes, how I did the interior is a paintbrush. But got the convertible hot top, and it does have sandlords. I'm about to show you that. This is really crazy. So hydraulic sandlords, and this is not a telescopic sandlord. It is a I did like how I did it is I had to trim it up pretty good. Use thin brass tubing, this chrome pin stuff. This stuff was really good to do you solenoids with, because I do not do those needle pin things. But that's me. That's my opinion. But I got the lights in, which is a really nice build I did. It's this one. I got a few more. What is the 2018 New Year cars, especially when they get done, they're gonna have the hydraulics done. This one is, I'm not sure yet because it has the steering brackets and stuff, so it will steer. This is not a die class. This is a 124 scale 64 Impala, and it is a regular, it's not a die cast, no. It's a plastic car, and this was a pain of a butt to do all the steering brackets and stuff, but I got that. But she came out really nice. She got some bumper lights and everything, and she got some crazy patterns, but I was not trying to paint that. I was trying to do a mystery kind of style. You got the speakers. I am trying to learn how to do this better than that, but I got the light speakers, and I'll be having my little servos right here. It'll be covered like this and stuff, but I didn't hinge these yet. Let's think about doing that soon, but I have not got to it. But here you go. This is, got that done. I like it when it's in the dark a little. It's better. And it is a little dusty. Really nice. I like it. But I got the engine detailed. This is a real metal block engine right here. Those goes up to $15 to up there all the way to 20. And sometimes if you want to build it by parts and stuff like that, Pegasus got parts like that. And for stuff like that, I would say about $5 to $7 up there. If you want LS stuff, LS parts from Sean Hustle and stuff like that. I do not have one completely LS engine in none of my cars. I'm a old school kind of factory person. I don't do LS's in my vehicles. That's me though. But got the original. What is this? You probably can tell. It's a 350 small block engine. The valve cover, different valve cover. This is basically the same size as this. Could have picked one of those, but nah. You can see the solenoids, and yes, it does. It will lift up. Looks like the one off of Dr. Dre video. 64. This is a Kenny Pink. And you got to see the carriage, rear end custom made. You can see the decked out. It's not too a mess. It's really clean, simple. You can tell the engine's metal. And there's my steering brackets. This was pain of a butt. I had to glue that little piece on for it to make the steering stay strong. And I don't have that piece. There's ball joint suspension. but it's a really nice car. This is one of the new 2018 cars. So it did not. I built this car back in I think it was this is back in I think September or something like that. Something like that. September the 1st and stuff, but nice and she came out pretty good. You see my little model shop. I gotta get the dash painted. And these parts painted, all these parts. Except for this and this. These. And not these, but she should be coming out soon. It's a Gamer Play 63. Paul. Really clean build. But see y'all later. Peace.